From ancient conquests to revolutionary wars, these epic battles shaped the course of history. Join us as we uncover 5 legendary clashes that forever changed nations, cultures, and the world as we know it. I would really appreciate if you support us by subscribe to our channel and hit the bell before we start. Thanks. Yorktown Siege. The Siege of Yorktown in 1781 was a turning point in the American Revolutionary War that led to British defeat and paved the way for American independence. Lasting from September 28th to October 19th, this siege marked the culmination of a series of Franco-American maneuvers that cornered British General Lord Charles Cornwallis. Before Yorktown, the British focused on the southern colonies, hoping to rally loyalist support. However, despite some victories, General Cornwallis failed to break the resolve of American forces and ultimately fortified Yorktown, Virginia, as a strategic base. Sensing an opportunity, American General George Washington collaborated with French General Rochambeau, moving troops from New York as part of a larger Franco-American strategy. A crucial factor was the French naval presence led by Admiral François-Joseph Paul de Grasse, who defeated the British fleet at the Battle of the Chesapeake, cutting off Cornwallis's sea escape and resupply routes. The siege began on September 28th when American and French forces, numbering around 17,000, encircled the British. Over the next few weeks, they bombarded British positions with artillery. A key moment came on October 14th when a successful night assault captured 2 critical British redoubts, hastening the end. With defenses crumbling and no hope of reinforcement, Cornwallis surrendered on October 19th. This victory effectively ended major combat in the American Revolution, leading to the 1783 Treaty of Paris, which officially recognized American independence. Norman Conquest. The Battle of Hastings on October 14, 1066, led to the Norman conquest of England, reshaping the country's future. When Anglo-Saxon King Harold II was crowned, despite Duke William of Normandy's claim to the throne, it set the stage for a decisive showdown. William assembled a formidable army of around 7,000 men, consisting of cavalry, infantry, and archers, to assert his claim. After repelling a Norwegian invasion at Stamford Bridge, King Harold's army marched south to meet the Norman forces near Hastings. The English took a defensive position on Senlac Hill, utilizing the high ground. William's army was diverse, comprising Norman, Breton, and Flemish soldiers, with a significant number of mounted knights. The battle began with Norman archers attempting to disrupt the English shield wall, but without success. A critical turning point occurred when a rumor of William's death spread, prompting him to lift his helmet and rally his troops. Using a feigned retreat tactic, he lured parts of the English army into breaking formation, leading to their defeat. After Harold was killed, the Normans emerged victorious. William swiftly consolidated his power and was crowned king on December 25, 1066. His rule introduced feudalism, reshaped governance, and transformed the English language through Norman French influence. Han Dynasty. The Battle of Gaixia in 203 BC marked the end of the Chu-Han contention, a 4-year civil war following the Qin dynasty's collapse. This decisive battle between Liu Bang, founder of the Han Dynasty, and Xiang Yu of the Chu state, resulted in Liu Bang's victory and the establishment of the Han Dynasty, one of China's most influential dynasties. Initially, Xiang Yu held the advantage, having declared himself hegemon king of Western Chu, while relegating Liu Bang to a lesser position. However, Liu Bang's resilience, strategic prowess, and ability to garner support gradually turned the tide. The psychological warfare tactic known as Chu Song from four sides played a significant role, where Han forces sang Chu folk songs to demoralize the enemy, causing Xiang Yu's soldiers to believe their homeland was lost. As the military pressure intensified, Xiang Yu attempted a breakout, only to be intercepted and defeated. Eventually cornered at the Wu River, he chose to end his life, lamenting his unfulfilled ambitions. Liu Bang's triumph marked the rise of the Han Dynasty, which would greatly influence Chinese culture, politics, and history for centuries. Battle of Poitiers. The Battle of Tours, also known as the Battle of Poitiers, on October 10, 732, was a turning point in European history. It halted the Umayyad Caliphate's expansion into Western Europe, ensuring that Christian kingdoms remained dominant. Charles Martel, known as the Hammer, led the Frankish forces against the invading Umayyad army, led by General Abdul Rahman al-Ghafiqi. The Umayyad Caliphate had rapidly expanded from North Africa into the Iberian Peninsula, threatening the Frankish territories in what is now modern France. Martel's forces, primarily heavily armored infantry, strategically positioned themselves near Tours on high ground, which, along with the dense forest, provided defensive advantages. The battle commenced with skirmishes and Umayyad assaults on the Frankish line, but Martel's troops held firm. A turning point came when rumors of a Frankish attack on the Umayyad camp spread, causing a portion of the Muslim army to retreat. Martel seized the opportunity to launch a counterattack, leading to a decisive Frankish victory. This battle not only stopped the Umayyad advance, but also laid the groundwork for the Carolingian Empire and the rise of Martel's grandson, Charlemagne. Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo, fought on June 18, 1815, marked the end of the Napoleonic Wars and Napoleon Bonaparte's rule. The Seventh Coalition, an alliance of Britain, Prussia, Austria, and Russia, aimed to put an end to Napoleon's resurgence. British forces under the Duke of Wellington and Prussian troops led by Gebhard Leberecht von Blücher faced Napoleon's 72,000-strong army near Waterloo, present-day Belgium. The battlefield's muddy terrain posed significant challenges, particularly for cavalry and artillery. Napoleon's initial artillery bombardment aimed to weaken Wellington's center, but had limited impact. He then launched an infantry assault at La Haye-Sainte, but failed to break through. The tide turned with the arrival of Blücher's forces in the afternoon, reinforcing Wellington's troops and launching an assault on Napoleon's right flank. The combined pressure overwhelmed the French. In a final attempt, Napoleon committed his Imperial Guard to breach Wellington's center, but they were repelled. The French army collapsed, leading to Napoleon's abdication and a period of peace in Europe known as the Concert of Europe. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming amazing videos.